Good evening, I'm Stan Boney. The Niles School Board gave its treasurer, Lori Hudzik, several chances to keep her job. But when it never heard from her, the board was directed to dismiss Hudzik. And earlier this evening, it did just that. She is no longer the treasurer of the Niles City Schools. It's a position of utmost importance since the Niles Schools remain under a state-mandated fiscal emergency. Dealing with the treasurer, it's our top story at 10.
Mr. Panicus?
Yes.
Ms. McMahon?
Yes.
The vote was unanimous by the Niles School Board to dismiss its treasurer, Lori Hudzik.
We have sent her 4 letters, and in each of those letters we asked her to contact us when she was ready to come back so that we could make whatever arrangements we needed to make so that she could have a smooth transition back to her employment, and I have not heard from her.
A substitute levy for us is...
That was Lori Hudzik at a school levy meeting in October of 2018. 4 months later, the Niles schools were placed in fiscal emergency, and 8 months later, Hudzik was granted a leave of absence from which she never returned. On December 16th, the Fiscal Commission overseeing the Niles schools voted not to approve additional leave for Hudzik. On December 21st, Hudzik was notified and asked to return to work by December 27th. When she did not, the board considered her actions to be a voluntary resignation.
We want to be compliant with the commission. We are making great strides financially in this district. We are doing everything that they have asked us to do, and we want to do what's best for the district. We need a treasurer, and we need someone who's going to be able to perform the job and to be here every day.
Lori Hudzik was not at tonight's meeting. Greg Yankelos, the treasurer in Brookfield, will continue as interim treasurer in Niles until January 31st when he leaves to take another job. No decision has been made on who the treasurer will be after that. The board also tonight accepted the resignation of Chris Sheffo as a teacher. Sheffo, who sued the board last year, was elected to the board itself and will be sworn in on Thursday.